The first take reaction. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So I go on the first take YouTube page every now and then to check out, what's happening, what's going on. Some of the artists I do recognize, and I like to see their presentation on the first take. Most I don't know, right? It's musicians from Japan, from Korea, from different Asian countries that I've never heard of before. So I don't, unless people request them, then I won't check them out. But there was this one, Usseewa, posted 4 days ago, 4.6 million views, which is a ton. And even compared to their other videos, which for the most part, they get a ton of views. It's very amazing. This one is up there. I don't know why it's so popular, so I'm going to check it out. And please, if you have more information about them, write it down in the comments. I am going to read a bit about them, though. So, the first take is a YouTube channel dedicated to filming musicians and singers performing in a single take. Episode 627 marks the first appearance of Ado on the first take. Since her debut, Ado has released a string of hit songs and has firmly established her presence both in Japan and internationally. In 2024, she also made history by successfully headlining a solo concert at the Japan National Stadium, the first female solo artist to do so. Oh wow, that's a big deal. For this performance, she delivers her major debut single, Usseewa, which has amassed over 400 million views on YouTube since its release in October 2020 and became a massive social phenomenon. 5 years later, after her debut, Ado brings the song's intense message and sharp emotional expression to life with overwhelming vocal power and electrifying one-take performance. Wow, okay. So Ado, she's been killing it, I guess. A phenomenon. Ado, musician. Yeah, Japanese singer. In 2020, at the age of 17, she made her debut with her digital single titled Usseewa, which peaked at #1 on Billboard Japan Hot 100 Oricon Digital Singles Chart and the Oricon Streaming Chart. She's 23 right now, still super young, and already successful. I'm just gonna look up the translation of the title here. Usseewa. Is there captions here? Oh yes, okay. Maybe I'll be able to see the translation of the song. Didn't get anything there. Maybe it's a name. Somebody let me know, please. But now we're gonna get started here. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. The first take, the first reaction. Oh, keeping the mystery. 正しさとは愚かさとはそれが何か見せつけてやるちっちゃな頃から優等生気づいたら大人になってたナイフのような思考回路持ち合わせるわけもなくでも遊び足りない何か足りない困っちまうこれは努力のせいあてもなくただ混乱するエイデイそれもそっか最新の流行は当然のはず経済の動向も通勤時勢純情な精神で入社しは社会人じゃ当然のルールですそのかもなく深ぼらえメロディーうっせうっせうっせは頭の出
りするのは No thank you だったら言葉の中古をその頭に突きつけて歌がなしやまない止まれやしない不平不満垂れてなれの果てサディスティックに変貌する精神クソだりーな酒がいたグラスあればすぐに継ぎなさい皆がつまみやすいように口外しなさい体型や注文は先陣をし不分率最低限のマナーはですうせうせうせは口塞ぎや限界です絶対言ないの大文章私やろげもう見飽きたわリバウ戦時壁のパロディうせはまるまると肉ついたその顔面に
Okay. Usseewa, so that's what it means. Shut the F up? Is that the title? Usseewa. Bravo. What a performance. This was a big surprise for me. Very different. And I didn't know what to expect, but this, I think, exceeded the expectations. And it opened up a new world of music in a way. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Let me see if Ado has a channel so I can subscribe to her on YouTube. Yes, big one. 8.76 million subscribers. That's a ton. Wow. That's more than some established musicians that have been here a long time. Okay, first reaction and my opinion here. Very intense. It was like I'm trying to figure out the words to describe the genre of music. It felt like theatrical, paired with, you know, a bit of like kind of jazzy, kind of it's not necessarily rock. It's this like upbeat genre of music that had had the drums, had the percussion, a lot of instruments, right? We heard the piano, we heard string instruments, maybe the violin, maybe some cellos going on in the background. It was a whole orchestra there. And her voice was a big standout here, because in some parts she showed control, right? When she was singing like this, where you have more control. And then she just let go and did like these raw endings, like I don't care, like almost screeching, and there were voice breaks on there, but it gives it more personality. It makes it even better. It becomes stronger and original, and I like how she just let go. I was trying to pay attention to so many things, the song and also the lyrics here, which was she was saying shut the F up. It's the song, it's like, stop it with all this pressure. And I don't know exactly what the song is about, but what I can speculate here is that, you know, she was young when she made this, 17, she was just getting out of school, and she's saying like, you know, time is moving fast, and people have all these expectations of me, things that I have to do, maybe my career, maybe as an adult growing up. But I'm just like, I want to be myself. I want to do things my way. And, probably, I mean, it's a difficult time period, because if you think about it, put yourself in her position, right? You're 17 years old, you're out of school, and you have to make a choice. What are you going to do with your life, right? And most people, even if they are musically inclined, they're not going to choose that, unfortunately, because their parents or society or, economics tells them that it's not the way to go, that they're not going to be successful and they're not going to make money and so on. So she was probably like, F this, I'm going to do it anyway. And good for her. Of course, it worked out, and she's, a global star now. But man, I haven't, this is an intensity that I haven't seen in a while, of somebody just like, I don't care. She's just saying, look at what this says here. Draw an X on your fat face. And even the silhouette here, because that's all we could see, right? She doesn't show her face. I guess maybe she will keep it a mystery. The silhouette in of itself was expressive. It had this artistry on it. And even that, like, I hadn't seen anything like this in a long time. Just like the shot, the person is performing, face to the wall, not even looking at the camera, which is in of itself like it's kind of against the norm, like rebellious, right? As a performer, you usually do the opposite. You want people to look. Imagine if I was doing the reaction facing the wall. People would be like, what the heck, man? What are you, punk? And so she's doing this, and at the same time, like, the way we see her shadow it's even like like magical in a way. So man, this is special. This person is special, and I'm gonna dive deeper into her music. So please write down your suggestions, your comments. I will be here reacting. Please subscribe. Also, it helps out a lot. And feel free to check out my Patreon. At the end, do a flip. Till the next.